So I was watching Better Call Saul, and I noticed it has the same problem that Breaking Bad had, where it takes an extremely long time for the story to build to a point where it's now consistently interesting. It takes extremely long. And I noticed that in the fan base, we have two divides. There are people who think Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul are extremely good and is extremely good, and there are those who believe that these two series are extremely boring. Why? Because the ones who believe that it's extremely boring are the people who didn't wait to watch through the entire narrative building process and get to the point where it starts giving episode after episode. Compare that to a series like Blacklist or Suits or Game of Thrones that start giving from season 1 episode 1. So that's the thing. That's why you find most people arguing the case for Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad being boring, when in real sense they're not boring. They just took some time to build the story to a point where it's consistently interesting. Now, funny enough, life is exactly the same. All right, there are people that are going to be in your life, all right, that want you to start giving immediately, like Blacklist. But the type of person you are, or the point your life, or at the point you are in your life, is you're like maybe Better Call Saul or Breaking Bad. You're building up yourself to a point where you are now going to get a point where you start giving consistently, where you start getting interesting consistently. So, and most people, a good majority of them, are gonna lack the patience to wait. And it's perfectly okay, because personally, I'm of the belief that nobody owes you shit. So those who have no capacity to be patient with you, they are well within their rights. Okay? They are well within their rights. It's totally fine. But there are those that are going to be with you, what we call the day ones, the ones that are going to be with you consistently, watching you through your process and trusting it every single time, and letting, and even sometimes helping you so that you get to that maximum potential. These are the people you're never supposed to turn your back on. These are the people you're never supposed to let down. These are the people that you're never supposed to ignore, in the sense that, okay, they've put an investment into seeing you achieve your potential for all the right reasons. So, in that regard, it's up to you to take it upon yourself to do it, if not for yourself, for them, just to prove them right, in the sense that we put this much hope in you, it needs to have a payoff. And sometimes people say like outside pressure is a bad thing, but in most cases, if you use it rightly, it can be a good thing. And I'm not advising for burdening